Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye. A nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Ourea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Ourea vanished, I thought that Crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. Believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one Ourea's been to that shindig. But when I asked her what it's like, she just... So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because... Or it could be because they all got indigestion for all... But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off. And no...
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Werik chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talk. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Werik, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever... Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to... Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines.
What are these Weriks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something, and you might get a place. Some Weriks come. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Weriks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werik has it all well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed.
You said you've lived out here for
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among them. We could get through. We could really put this place on the map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with... Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both,
Women?
No. Look for her at Long Knot.
I want to know more about...
It's crazy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then, you need to find her. She was last seen headed for the mountains. I've heard only the shaman. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the...
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures.
Well, now I'm definitely interested.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Aurea or Thunder's Drum. Might be worth a shot.
But it's been there as long as I've been alive.
Deep in.
You seem sad, stranger.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to... I'm Laolai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was.
Deep Din.
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under...
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against... I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or, of course, if the waters don't recede. what's the point of joy?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't know. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd...
A flood with...
Just northwest of here. Look all you like.
I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines. I've got to find Araya. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice.
Outlander,
who followed the river
wait a
north.
moment. That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song, but it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the... Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it, find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it. That's all I can tell.
Get a rail from some metal birds.
The Banuk survive and prevail. The bandits murder and scatter. Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keeping together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet...
All right, I'll keep watch tonight.
Fresh as it comes. Outlanders. Karja Outlanders.
She stopped them all without breaking the ground. Had no idea the North was fierce.
The old man caught me.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. That must be Notuk. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal. Shields are loaded by that pulse from the tower. Okay then, let's see if this thing can work for me. Save this for later. Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built. natural either. Might not be alone down here. Here's one of the metal birds. Damaged. Guess the Banuk already got to it. This animal figurine. The shape looks familiar. My focus. Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across. There's the door lock. I'll need to configure it.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo.
Can my focus show? Probably going to need it.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
No one's touched this machine since it got sealed in here. Mounting rail. That's what I want. Shouldn't be hard to remove. I'll show it to that shaman when I'm back in Song's Edge. So this thing will improve my spear, huh?
I wonder what story Takuli has chosen to paint above Song's edge.
Is this what you...
Hush, hush. A shaman's secrets are not spoken aloud.
Is this what you wanted me to find?
Bind it to your spear. Use it to attach this for now. You'll find more, I'm sure.
Why are you helping me?
The blue light is fading. The machine songs are ending, and what does the Conclave do? They sit, they chant, no more. We must fight for it, and you?
I'm not sure we do. I'm not even sure what the cause is.
No need for thanks.
Now I can attach modification parts to my spear. Works. For me? Might as well get started improving my spear. Are you Neltuk?
I've been observing that tower for hours. How the daemon's light pulses through it, repairing machines. You overcame it, just like that.
Kind of what I do. I'm looking for Ourea. Can you help me?
She's gone where only shamans can tread. She left in search of answers from the voice, and yet, what she truly seeks is hope. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward if you make it that far. You should too.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's...
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the... We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade wealth.
Bergren told me you're Araya's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Araya's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me. An aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Araya?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Araya and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful.
And I'll find Araya?
No. She goes further up. Somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her...
All right. I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path. Here they come. Patolic? What did it take to knock one of those over? Christ. Deal with them quickly. Scavengers are just getting started. That's the last of it. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head. Guard seems intact. Telnec's are built tough. Red light. One of the tall next parts. It's heavy. Okay, they're heading back. Cold. Very cold. I get it. This tonic part's still in one piece. Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Okay, if I'm right, I just need to get the power through. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching. All right, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path. That should wake you up. Easy now. Easy. Right, it's never easy. Now I need to climb the Tallneck again. I need to find higher ground. I should be able to jump onto the Tallneck from here. They saw us. All right. Now I just have to reach its head. They're scanning for me. I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path. These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above. Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the dip? Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing? Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. And there's our troublemaker. Doesn't seem to be as good at getting out as he is at getting in.
It's okay. Like, how do we want to start this farewell thing? We might be the last sample of people who've ever seen this place. Yeah.
That Oseram must have forced his way through here. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. How did this happen?
You're a snap mod. I don't suppose you'd tell me.
Are you all right?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. The forge gone cold. But nope, nope. Not old Gildan.
You're welcome. Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. And obviously, I came here to investigate. When the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the wave. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come...
You said...
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasure. An intricate I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber and have wanted to find one for so long.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. My savior! My salvation! And if you... Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the...
Didn't you say you dropped the ring?
Well, I'll grant you that adds heretofore undiscussed.
So you found the button that controlled...
Quite, but...
And then you broke that.
Also...
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So...
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Vilden. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl! Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be up.
Guess we better get started.
I guess we better.
My quarters. No way I'd be able to swim.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors? You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the plant. Don't know, wild fowl, I spent 13 months traveling with no wall. This place is its own tower, bearing the weight of the level above. Filled out with row upon row of those enormous clustered out old world apartments. You know the ones with their 4 wheels? Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate! A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. You can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further.
Let me look around. See what I can find.
Nice jump! Nice! What am I saying? That was stupendous! Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4! Come on, sellouts and runaway cowards! Wait, see, cut it. I forgot the word too. Shit, I'm looking to start it off so strong and then it all just exploded. Well, that's sort of my MO. No. Heavy spin. Spinning! We need one.
Oh, you're close, girl. Just spring across the gap. Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now, we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side...
If it's set up the same way on this side, I should look for an access tunnel. Of stagnant water. Challenge. Okay, Gilden, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan.
Can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher, get above it. Going down. Slow enough to jump.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gilden.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
Now they're hunting me. It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside,
did steal the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils. Ooh, what's in here? More old world treasures, perhaps? This place is full of surprises. Should we have a look?
Didn't you want to get into the storage room?
I do. Fervently. But, well,
we drained
I got
enough
time to
water
poke
for
my
what
nose
we
in
need
if
to
you
do,
did.
But I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam. Pipes, valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here. Sure are a lot of valves. Should check my focus first. All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry, I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
That's not quite right.
You got a competent mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan.
Looks like I'm on the right track. There. One step closer.
This job demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it? I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness.
Getting there. Looks like I'm on the right track.
Been at this a while, girl. No room to judge, mind. I once spent half a day flummoxed by a Karja puzzle box.
There. One step closer. There, that should do it.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
The door's open. Guessing it's sealed because of the flood. This must go down to the lower level. Ugh, it stinks down here.
You smell that?
See? Check this
Smells
out.
like a forge-side morning in a plane.
This pipe, you know? Could we sample that or totally? Like, what about after the... Oh, sorry. Just
Those drainage pipes lead into another room. Wonder what's in there.
So, as we circle back around to the matter of the supply room, I can't wait! Almost there! Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand. Just like Mama.
Another holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. The lock positions. Helpful.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl? I can't believe that worked. Thought you lost your mind.
Gonna come in handy. Gilden? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I would... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Gilden.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old... It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great Blazing Forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to...
I mean, this is it. We get to play together, what, maybe 2 more times? Nah, shells. Farewell tour! Reunion tour in like 6 months. Fans do it all the time. For our adoring fans, it's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelly. We can practice an outfit.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the Forge! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gildan.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. So I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? You're braver than me. Ah, there was no question of that.
Water's lower. And going by that sound, I think Lala's already at the bin. Let's go! Must be the entrance to this den. You look happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that and of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not, please, take this.
Welcome, stranger. May the cut be kind to you.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done.
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Ourea knows about this Damon. Where would I...
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes, and it's certainly not an outlander.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own lie for all Banuk who need trade or After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite. Quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last. Until the Karja seek war again.
This... Damon...
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines. Made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me. Those who survived.
You're set on going...
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being...
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good.
Right.
In uncertain times, it sometimes helps to sing the songs. Stay safe if you can.
I mourn the machines who have been enslaved by the Daemon.
when the Old Ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the raven. Tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken